After meetings about how concussions are affecting athletes, the Manheim Township School District has introduced a new concussion program for all athletes called Vital Signs. This is a test that challenges your cognitive ability after suffering a concussion. Thanks to the Manheim Township Educational Foundation, the school district received $1,200 for this program.
We've experienced concussions, and we're much better at identifying and more conscious of making sure our athletes are taken care of, as far as concussions are concerned.
If you are suspected of having a concussion, you are removed from activity for that day. You cannot go back in at all that day. That is state law.
It's paramount. It's the number one priority. The safety of our players is our number one priority, making sure that they're being taken care of, and ultimately only they know how they feel. So if they're having some kind of a head issue or any other kind of a physical ailment, they need to speak up and seek the medical advice of our trainer.
In the end, you're not going to be playing like past high school or college. I think safety is number one no matter what.
A concussion is simply a bruise in the brain created after impact on the head. 300,000 concussions are diagnosed in the U.S. every year, which is not counting the other 66% of athletes that do not report their symptoms to an adult or trainer. 1/4 of all concussions occur in football. Brain injury is the leading cause of death and disability under the age of 45 and kills more people under the age of 20 more than every other cause combined. Professional athletes such as Ray Esterling, Bob Probert, and Junior Seau have all died due to long-term brain illness. Junior Seau committed suicide because of the result of depression after suffering 1,500 concussions throughout his career.
Okay.
The test has several parts: speed, memory, attention, flexibility, and problem solving. Once a year, every athlete will take the vital signs test to create a baseline. If you are diagnosed with a concussion and score below your baseline, you will not be permitted to play your sport until you score your baseline. You will also need a doctor's note.
I thought it was a really fair test based on what you should be able to and not be able to do when you have a concussion.
I think one of the biggest things with concussion management is education. I believe that the concussion vital signs are more user-friendly in their printouts, that a layperson can just pick it up and read it and understand it, as opposed to impact is more clinician, physician oriented, where you have to actually have some training in order to interpret the results.
I don't think it's going to prevent any injuries, but what it's going to help us do is identify the return to play protocol. And I think with the whole pre-testing of cognitive functioning and then the post-testing after a concussion, it's really going to give us a baseline.
We're going to baseline all the spring athletes in February before their seasons begin.
This is Brandon Clements reporting for Blue Streak News.